Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Nendoroid Ruby Yang Xiao Long, 1590. Well, she's from Ruby. And yeah, put her off to the side real quick because we're going to look at this Nendo box real quick. You can see, yes, it is the typical Nendo box. You got the Ruby logo there. You got 15th anniversary for Nendo's at Good Smile Company. Yang Xiao Long in English, sculpted by Shichibi cooperates Nendoroid with nice big picture Yang there, Nendoroid series in 1590, and you got katakana, which is Xiao Long. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, Xiao Long, because yeah, it's how katakana. Anyway, top here you got a Yang look with a different pose and everything. You got more poses on the side here. You got more poses there. On the bottom, you got another pose. And on the back, you got more poses and warnings and whatnot. And of course, it comes with instructions, which are actually in Japanese and English and pretty straightforward to understand. Yeah, the actual Nendo itself, Yang Xiao Long. The final member of Team Ruby, Ruby's older sister, blonde, brawler, bit of a hothead sometimes, but also loves a pun, or a dozen. You can see there, yeah, she's, a blonde. Her primary color is yellow. What a shock. Purple eyes, big old smile. It's kind of a brown-orange motif, bit of a purple scarf thing there from yellow shirt. Yeah, her gauntlets are Ember Celica. Basically shotguns. Basically shotgun gauntlets, which sounds insane and bad, but whatever. It works in the show, just don't question it. Then you can see her hair is very long, got a bit of a fade going down to the tips of them. Don't mess with her hair. That's weird, the translucent plastic here at the bottom. Yeah, also her special stand, because got to get around the hair and makes her stand way forward on the stand thing. But yeah, big old cheesy grin, got a bit of a calic going on there. There you go. And a bit of a fire symbol right there, because Yang... Yeah, a bit of a fire symbol right there because it's Yang, and yeah, fire. Her whole thing, apparently, she can absorb blows and then, absorb the energy from blows and then storm and, unleash them. So yeah. Yeah, so posability, Nendo, typical. You got ball joint of the head, so you got left and right. Okay, I'm going to lift off the stand a little bit, left and right. Although, yeah, hair kind of impedes it a little bbit, up and down. You got a swivel at the shoulder. You got a bicep swivel. You do have like multiple swivels here because you can swivel how you want the gauntlet to sit. You can swivel the hand itself. It's very tiny. Not sure how well you can. Yeah, the gauntlet can swivel. There you go. The gauntlet can swivel. The hand can swivel by itself. There's multiple pegs there. Of course, you have you have a waist swivel, but of course that kind of does weird things because now you can just kind of see it swiveling in weird ways. Hips are on ball joints and also can swivel and go outward and stuff depending on how you position said hips and whatnot. Yeah, so that's the posability typical for Nendoroids. And of course, accessories like also typical for Nendoroid. She has a pair of sunglasses. A flaming fist, for when she hits really hard. And this is translucent plastic. An alternate bent left leg. Two alternate bent arms with also alternate gauntlets and fists. And a full alternate head, not just face. Because, yeah. There's a reason for that. And I don't know what it is. That's why the focus is going crazy. Yeah, this face here. You can let's see, her angry face here. Her eyes are now red because this is basically her mad and everything. You see her also her hair is a translucent orange because basically it's emulating the fact that catches fire when she's angry. And so this is all translucent plastic, but it's a very thick translucent plastic. I don't imagine this breaking anytime soon. This is pretty thick and looks pretty neat. Yeah, but it still can do the face swaps if you want. Don't have to, particularly with this one, but yeah, if you do still want to, do alternate faces, borrow from other Nendos or just swap the eyes or whatever. And the facial expression, yeah, you can still do that. But yeah, this one you want to, it's just simple, pull this out and pop the new one in. Watch as she loses a hand. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. That I don't see anything particularly going on with that. So it doesn't have this usual spare joint just because there's kind of one in that head, so you don't have to worry about it so much. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Let's see, I'm just gonna swap back to the other head though because it makes more sense. Yeah, see this is the one that I've noticed. This neck joint sometimes gets lodged in the body pretty easily. I'll say also, unlike a lot of the other three, her stand actually holds on pretty solid. I haven't had it accidentally popped it off at any time. Her sunglasses clip on really easy. There's little slots. See that? There's little slots right there in her hair. Yeah, there's little slots there. You can just you have to clip the sunglasses in a particular way. Yeah, just clip the sunglasses like into those little slots, and there's one on each side, and underneath this bit of hair in the front, and it's a little annoying initially because you have to go underneath and then up, and it works. I'm just a little worried because that is thin translucent plastic, and you are putting stress on it doing those, so I wouldn't do that too often. But yeah, this looks good while doing that. Yeah, of course, you can pull this off, and well, different shoulders. So that stuff. Pop this on, and then you can have her basically doing a Shoryuken. Especially if you swap the left leg here. Yep. Yeah, see that I had to pull pretty hard to get that off the stand. Because yeah, also these joints in the stand itself are pretty stiff, so yeah. So you got that, you can do that whole thing with this fist, which is also, again, really nice translucent plastic. But yeah, you can also swap the gauntlets or swap the arms. It's bent arms. They're different gauntlets. You can see right there. They're different. This one is the gun is engaged, essentially. The safety is off, so to speak. This one is kind of packed away because, again, we were transforming weapons, and hers just transforming the gauntlets or, well, weaponized gauntlets. And then you got these, you kind of, have the whole, she's pounding her fists together, getting ready to fight. If I recall, that's sometimes she'll do that. I can't remember if she has to actually activate the gauntlets that way or not, but yeah, does that. So that's a whole thing, and you can swap the hands and the gauntlets and stuff. So it's different stuff. Yeah, not a whole lot of accessories, but you can got a bit of choices with these. I'm gonna go ahead and swap this back just because I can. Just want to. You got some choices. How you want to display some stuff. Just gotta get our position right. There we go. Yeah. Choices. And of course, gotta compare to the full team because they're all here now. Here's Ruby. Here's Weiss. And of course, here's Blake. So RWBY. Yep, they look pretty good together. I have to say, look pretty good together overall in all four of them. I don't know if they're going to do more Ruby Nendos. It wouldn't surprise me if they do Pyrrha for something, because Pyrrha's very much a fan favorite for various reasons. And yeah, and probably the rest of Team Juniper. But yeah, this is a nice set of four. They cost, again, like I was saying before in the other videos, these cost about $60 something a pop from Amazon Japan, at least for me. I believe the prices tend to be pretty universal anymore for Nendos. They don't vary that much. But yeah, yeah, Yang cost me about $65. You know, showed up just recently, so yeah, she's pretty new. I think Amazon Japan's already sold out, but you know, you might be able to get lucky elsewhere if you're looking for good solid. This one's a pretty good solid. This one's actually, I feel, has better overall QC than my other 3 Ruby and Nendos that I have. Decent amount of accessories, not a whole lot, but you know, got a whole new head with, you know, I can understand why this is kind of a spendy considering the whole head, extra head thing. Yeah, pretty solid. Kind of a pretty good solid buy. You know, has several poses. You got a lot of stuff to go with there. Yeah. For Vanity Ruby, pick it up for sure. It's a pretty solid one, and hopefully maybe little Figmas down the line of maybe the new outfits or something. But yeah, I like it. It works well enough, and looks good. I don't see any major blemishes or anything. So yeah, that's it for this one, and that's it for the Ruby Nendos. Hope you found this informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitter. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1. Check out my coffee and my Patreon. And I'll see you next time with another video review.